We are back on set, and I think just before we continue, being able to just acknowledge our partnership with Tangaza University, who've been able to actually give us the studio space for us to be able to actually host this event. For more information on how to register for their different courses, I will share their details, their website, their phone number towards the end of this conversation. So back to Lucy's conversation. At this point, she's at the police station. She's trying to have a conversation with them, trying to describe whatever is happening to her using English, because most of her Arabic words are more or less not existent at this point, because she's shaken, she's in shock, and she's trying to see how best she can be able to get help. So Lucy, back to you.
Okay, at this moment I'm in the police station, and then I had run away with my contract. So the police started calling the number in the contract, and they called my boss. And remember, the boss that they are calling, the boss, I'm supposed to be in Riyadh. The contract.
Wait, where did they get contacts of your boss?
On the contract. I ran away with the contract.
Okay.
It's just something that came up in my mind. I said, because I don't have my passport and the contract has the passport photocopy, I would run away with it because I had kept it. Let me go with it. Maybe I can get help from outside. So I ran away with it. And remember, I'm in Dammam, but my contract states I'm in Riyadh. So the police are like, they are confused. They are like, they seeing me as a Kemboy, because they're asking, you're supposed to be in Riyadh, but you're in Dammam. How are you telling us you are in your boss's house? So for them to confirm, they had to call. The person who received the call was the boss in Riyadh, the sister to my boss. It is the sister to my boss who had bought me. They bought you like, they buy you like a slave. So when the sister received the message, they called my boss, and again my boss sent the boys to come and pick me in the police station. I didn't go back to Kenya. Remember, they are calling them for them to clarify, why am I in Dammam? I'm not in Riyadh. And I'm just saying I want to go back to Kenya. So they don't understand my language. So luckily enough, the guy who came is the one who speaks in English. So he came, asked me what's the problem. I told him my problem is my salary, and you guys, you don't want to pay me my salary. And when I came to ask for my salary, you said you were discussing, and you thought I didn't heard about it. Like you think I don't understand Arabic, but I fully understand Arabic. It's just that I can't express myself in Arabic. You want to sell me into another house, which is not possible, this is not what I signed for. I signed for 2 years. I didn't sign for me to work here, then go to another house. And then they said, the police asked, and you're supposed to be in Riyadh, why are you in Dammam? That was the case for them. So they were scared. Remember, I'm supposed to be in Riyadh, but they are the one who are hosting me in their house in Dammam, without the knowledge of the police, or rather the government of Saudi Arabia. You know, when you know your rights, even when you're in any country, when you know your rights, let me tell you, you'll be saved. So when I came to realize, I was supposed to be in Riyadh, and now I'm Dammam, I said, you even sold me again to Dammam, and now you want to sell me into another city. I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to go home. I don't know what they spoke with the police, blah, blah, blah. I think they were warned. They told me, okay, let's go. We will take you to the office, and then you go back to your country. So the police released me. So me being in the hands of this now the sons of my boss, I was like, so many things were clicking in my mind, but I was just saying, regardless, I survived yesterday. I survived even walking alone on this street. I don't want to know. I want them to know that I want to go back to my country. They were like, Lucy, police is not good. I told them the police welcomed me. They never even mistreated me. They thought that when you go to the police, they have that fear installing. They stop. Even those people who are working in Saudi Arabia right now, if someone tells you that they will take you to police, tell them to take you there. It is a good place to be. If you have not stolen or touched anything, just go to police, and they will help you. But now they are not able to help you because of the language. Still, they spoke with my boss's sons, and then I don't know what they talked, and then they convinced the police that they are going to take me to the office. But on the way, they were convincing me again to go back and work in their house, and they are going to be good, and they are going to pay me my salary. They even sent the salary that they had for me before. At this moment, I'm like, if I refuse, what if this guy is now like do away with my life.
Maybe a question. Where are they sending the money to?
They are
Do you have a
sending
bank
via
account?
Western Union. No, I'm sending it back to my parents. Like we are using Western Union.
Okay.
Yes, I have a bank account, but they are not sending your money direct in the bank. They send it through Western Union. So maybe someone who is at home, then the person can put the money in the bank.
So with all your money coming back at home, do you have any savings? Do you have any money with you? What's happening at this point?
Oh my God, I will tell you, at this moment, you're sending money to your parents, and when you tell them, they put you like some amount in your, they're like, no, you have problem, we need to use this money to do this. So they know your salary. Those people, it's good to have your bank account, and I had my bank account, but they are not paying me direct. It is bad for them to pay me through Western Union. They're sending everything to my country, leaving me with nothing. Now I'm looking like a slave even to my people back home.
Maybe a question. Why did you agree to Western Union being the choice of the payments?
Because that was what my boss told me, that she's going to use Western Union and she can't use any other platform to pay me.
Okay.
So she had only that option. So I had to send the money back. And when you send money back, people are suffering here. When they say money, they will tell you they have problems, and you're like, okay, next month I'll have another salary.
How much are we talking about this monthly salary?
Not good money, because it's 900 real, which was amounting at some point 24,000, at some point 25. It's not a good.
And is this
salary.
what was in the contract though?
No.
What was in the contract?
1,500 real.
Double the amount.
Yeah. I don't know what happens if it is the office who cuts the money, but I don't know. I don't know what happens. So I was being paid 900 real. So at this moment, I am like, I don't have money. Like the money that I only have is this one, and they have sent it back. Okay, let me just buy this thing, because even the police assured me, if there is any problem, you just come back again, because they even gave me their number. The police gave me their number. So even these people were installed fear, because they have police number. They don't know what I'm going to tell them, even if we have language barrier.
But did you have a phone at this point? Even if you were
I
to
have
call?
a phone, but it doesn't have Saudi line.
Okay, so they allowed you to actually keep your phone for the 1 year, 8 months you were with them. Okay.
So at this moment, when I came back, I think the mother saw we are going to pull each other like this. We are going to disturb each other. Like, she doesn't trust me, I don't trust her. It's like a hide and seek. You see that place where it's a hide and seek. You don't trust the boss. The boss doesn't trust you. So you have that issue thing. I survived some months, and then they paid for me my ticket, and then they were asking me, will you come back here? At this moment when I came back, they really treated me well. But I don't have money now. I'm almost going to my country, and I don't have money. I've been sending money back home. So the moment that they paid me my ticket, I remember it was November 2021. Yeah, they paid for my ticket. And the ticket stated date 11, and which was the day to come back now to my country. Let me tell you, I was really happy. I was excited. I was seeing, what if they just wake up and say, no, you are not going back. I was like, I don't care. They had my 2 months salary. I didn't even care to ask about my salary. Have you ever been traumatized? You are even, for your right, you feel like it's not your right to ask for something, because these people have done 1, 2, 3, because you just want to leave. The moment I found myself in Egypt, because we took an airplane to Egypt and then to Kenya, I was feeling I'm in Africa now. I'm not in Asia. I'm in Africa. Now I'm in my country. I'm in my continent. I was so excited. Then I came back. Yes, the society won't embrace you. They will feel like you have money. Your family members are like, wow, Lucy, you came back. What did you bring us? They don't know what you've been going through, because you have not been even telling them what you're going through. Because even when you tell them, what are they even going to help you with? They will just, there was this time I told one of my aunts, true, in quote, she can help because she works in labor, but she told me just, si ulienda bila kuniambia, like you went without telling me, you just work like other people work.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, no one to help. Now they're asking me, you have come back, what have you come back with?
What did you have? What did you come back with?
Yeah, I won't lie to you. I had 50,000
Kenyan shillings.
Kenyan shilling. I have come, I have landed. Here is my daughter. Here's my family, my mom, my sibling, my dad. Everyone is looking at me. Now you've come back. Because they think the money that you've been sending is not your salary. You have another money. That's why they are spending all the money that you've been sending. Now, the money that I have is 50,000, and I think around 1,200 in the M-Pesa. Yes, which was for like credit, buying credit. I was like, now what do I do? Where do I start? What do I do with 50,000? You know, when you come back from another country, you look like a Form 4 leaver. It's like now you're starting a life. You don't know what to do. You, with all the trauma, with all the, you want people to accept you back, but people won't accept you because they feel you have money. Everyone who is coming to see you, they're like, Lucy, si unichote, like, nigonge kitu, like, you have money. Remember that time hata nilikuwa na switch my phone off because my grandmother, everyone is calling me. We want to see you. It's not that they want to see you. They want you to take them kashukari. Kashukari is money. Hey, that moment, nikaanza kufikiria, like, what should I do? Like, nitafanya? But I remembered kuna namba nilikuwa nimepewa ya HAART Kenya nikiwa huko. That moment nilikuwa na, I didn't mention this. That moment I was going through that shit. I was talking to my agent, nikaona hanisaidia. I was talking to one of my friend, and one of my friend akaniambia, I have seen a platform inajiita HAART Kenya inasaidia. Wewe jaribu hiyo na. I think that moment you are not saving people from the houses. So I used to have a caseworker. He used to call me. By the way, he used to call me. Huyo hata ndio alifanya nifikishe hiyo mwaka na miezi 8 because he used to like encourage me. Utafanya hivi. Nikimwambia leo nimepitia hivi na hivi, ananiambia what you will do, ignore them or assume hakuna kitu amekufanya. Bora hawaja kuchapa. He used to ask me, amekuchapa? Umepewa chakula sawa? What we do, we will work until ukuje nyumbani. So I remembered, nilikuwa na namba ya HAART. And he had told me when I come back to Kenya, nimpigie. Because even that time nilirudi, nilimwambia nimeenda police na sikusaidika. So he was confused, hata pia yeye. Sijui kama ni Winnie, I think it was Winnie we talked with, through via WhatsApp, yeah. Nakumbuka ni Winnie tuliongea na yeye. And then she told me that alinieleza tu vizuri vile nitasaidika. When I came back here, nikakumbuka niko na namba ya HAART Kenya. Should I call them? Because me, I was like therapy. Because I remember they told me they offer therapy. Me, I was feeling like I'm going insane. Everything is not the way I wanted. So I came, joined HAART. They took me therapy. Alafu pia wakanilipia nyumba. I was like, okay. And then they paid for my daughter's school fees. It was so nice for me. Like I felt ni kama mtoto amezaliwa, amepata familia inampenda. Like me, I was not used to being embraced. I used to be like, wewe Lucy, lazima
firstborn,
lazima ujitume,
unajingangania maisha.
But sasa here is a home whereby people are like concerned even with my feelings. They want to know the pain that I'm going through. Actually, what really helped me, I would say, is therapy. For me to be like, hivi venye niko sahi, I used to be not mentally stable. Like, ungekuwa unaniongelesha, but mind yangu iko mbali. Hata naweza amka nitembee, like, then nashtukia haya, natembea naenda wapi. But I would say therapy ilinisaidia. They took me like business, walinipeleka business training, and then they opened for me a business which I'm running even right now.
That's
and
great.
I'm able to sustain my daughters, like naweza mlipia school fees, and I can even pay for my rent. I can do other things, and through this I've been able to make some money, and then my parents wakaniongeza kidogo, and I went back to college. I did my nursing aid, and I'm here qualified as a nursing aid. So I'm really happy to say that despite of what you're going through, don't say that sahi imeisha, like me I'm gone, what if I said sasa now I have my 50,000, sasa mimi I'm done, I'm just going to take alcohol and that's it. But there was hope. Remember when I came back, I don't have anything. There's no one even to hold my hands, to tell me, Lucy, now you've come, first kaa hapa alafu we show you what you will do. But I would say even God's mercy, because hata hiyo kukua, kuembraziwa, kukubalika hadi kwa the organization, it was something that was new even in my life, because I used to be like, I'm used to this part of struggle, like struggle for your survival. But now I'm happy that I can even talk to other victims, and also to like kuona watu wengine wanataka kuenda huko, because people do not go because of ignorance. No, people go because of lack of like financial stability, lack of something in your life. See at in ignorance,
you lack the opportunities.
Even wengine wamesoma, because I had a friend, she was a nurse, but she was doing the house chores, like alikuanga tu anafanya hiyo house manager. Kwa sababu gani? Ametafuta job Kenya akakosa, and Kenya is who you have your papers, but who is who.
Niulize Lucy, this story sounds like it happened many years ago. When did you leave for Saudi? When did you come back?
I went in 2019.
Okay.
And then I came back in 2021.
Oh, so you left before COVID and came back during the COVID period.
Yeah.
So just looking at your entire journey, even before you left, you still had some challenges of being able to actually have more or less make ends meet.
Yeah.
Then you left and then you came back.
Yeah.
I think just looking at your experience, what would you say you would have hoped for when it comes to how the society received you when you came? Because they're saying everyone is calling you kuja, tunataka kitu kidogo, umetoka majuu, so they're expecting you umekuja na pesa nyingi. But what would you have wished was different when you are coming back, particularly when it comes just to your close family members, the friends? What would you wish was different?
I wished they would ask me my whereabouts, like they would want to know how I'm doing, and I wished they would like hold my hands and show me the way, like nionyeshe nivue samaki, ilo usinipe hiyo samaki nikule tu. Don't give me food to eat, to feed on today. Just give me something that will generate the food every day, because today Winnie, I will come and ask money from you. Again tomorrow I'll come and ask money from you. Even if you're my mother or my sister, you will be tired with me. So I wished they would have held my hand. But you see, they are coming in when the HAART Kenya have come in. You see, when the HAART came in, started a business. Now I've started managing my own business, making some money. I'm not struggling. No, I'm not that struggling. Now the parents are like, this kid may say tumemwachilia juu pia yeye wakati alikuwa kule alitusaidia. Let's venture, tumwambie Kenya ako nacho na sisi tutoe arudi shule. You see, they are coming after. I wished even when I was here they could have done that thing, or rather they could have been this platform. If you can do something, even if it's skill. Mi sikuwa najua ati kuna something organization inaitwa kama HAART. I didn't know that at that moment, but I wished even those people who are like almost at the verge of going, wanaweza pewa skills ama waulizo unaweza fanya nini. Let me tell you, so many people can change their mind to go to that place, and it's not a good place to be honest. Remember, even the way they are embracing you from the airport, the way you are being treated, it's like ni kama mifugo, like si binadamu wa kawaida. I don't know if it's the color, I don't know, but I would say kama watu wanaweza embrace, even these people who are victim, when you wanarudi, stop saying people have money. You don't know what this person is going through. Yeah, she may have even that money, but she doesn't know how to manage the money. Atakuja juu ya ile trauma, anajituma kwa vitu zenye hazifai. But if we could have those people who can hold even your friends, your family, hold these people hands. Stop saying they have money. Aliringa hatakangi kuongea. At some point hata hakuangi na simu, analia in the washroom. But you're here saying anaringanga hata atakangi kututumia pesa. Surely this person is going through hell and you're here saying that she's ringaring. Na sahi amerudi huku Kenya, instead of you asking her or him what he was going through or what she's going through right now, you are here like achana na yeye alienda hata Saudi Arabia ama she went into Qatar and she didn't even make it. By the way, that is what you get even from family members. They say, oh, you went to this country and you didn't even do anything. Even right now, kuna watu tu utasikia wakikuuliza, family members or other neighbors, they will be like, oh, Lucy, ulienda Saudi Arabia, mbona urudi? Like, why are you here? Like, you are not asking anything from them, but they feel you are not supposed to be there. Yeah. They feel like wewe unafaa kurudi kwenye ulikuwa. They don't know what really goes through, mtu ana go through nini huko ndio akuulize maswali kama hiyo. I wish people can embrace these people just like as form 4 freshers wenye wametoka tu hivi. Juu huyo mtu anakuanga hana like hajui ataanzia wapi. Imagine umekuja ukapata Kenya mambo ilibadilika.
I know. And I think what you're saying is very important for us to take note of, that many people are choosing these pathways because they lack opportunities.
Yeah.
Now, any other option. From where they stand, they don't have any other options in life. So this is the only thing that is left for them to be able to consider or to pursue. Yeah. And I think what you're talking about is also looking into the society, and even as family members, really looking beyond what we expect, being able to look at the person, what really are your needs, how best can we support you, how best can we be able to journey with you. And sometimes there is nothing you can do, just being able to just let them be, because sometimes because we try and push for so many things, looking at our expectations, or sometimes assuming she's strong, she can take care of herself, she knows what to do. Sometimes we let people be, but we end up letting them be in a point where it is more harmful for them than if we just embraced them. So I think that is very good for us to know how best we would support before people really have to make such decisions. How best can we support them? Sometimes we don't even have the options ourselves, but really making sure that people feel like you belong. There is a home here. Whatever is happening, we are here to support you and journey with you. I think, unfortunately, we are running out of time, so we have to wrap up this episode. But now, just looking at your role now as a survivor advocate, you've been able to journey and interact with many survivors, knowing what their journeys have looked like, where they are right now. Maybe looking into what is being made available for them to more or less try and recover or just find a way to rebuild their lives. What would you say is missing currently that you think would be important for us to consider as a society, as people come back home? How best do we support them as they try and rebuild their lives?
Okay. I'll say being a survivor and being a voice of also for other survivors. I'll say something that is really lacking. You see this networking thing. There are people who have papers, like they have gone to school, they have their own papers, but they just found themselves there in that mess. I wish there could be a network for these people to get employees, even if it is in Kenya. I know there are people who are willing to employ these people as long as they have qualification. And I know so many survivors who have qualification and they can have this, they are qualified to these jobs. I wish people can even embrace giving these people jobs. Not everyone that is business oriented. Yeah, people are open, they start their business when they come back, but they are not everyone is business oriented. You find some people are not business oriented. They just tend to go back to where they were. Again, they start rethinking, should I go back? Should I go back? They start thinking, maybe if you are in Saudi Arabia, you say, I want to go to Qatar. Maybe Qatar is a nice place. I want to go to Iraq. Maybe Iraq is a nice place. You see, still this person is at verge of being human trafficked. Yes, she has the knowledge. She's being human trafficked, but she feels that it's greener in Qatar or rather in Iraq than in Saudi Arabia, or from Iraq to Saudi Arabia, which is wrong. Because when you talk to everyone, people go through like almost the same thing. So I think even networking could be a nice thing to do to these victims, or rather the survivors. And also, I'm thankful to HAART Kenya because they are training people, even the skills, the basic skills like saloon, like the beauty, all those things, like even sewing clothes, those basic skills. I thank God they are doing it, because not everyone who is blessed with doing like skills, but there are some people who can do, if they are taught how to do something, they can do it best. So please, like, if there can be that place of networking these survivors with the employees, to work with them, to work for them. People are qualified. We have nurses, we have teachers, we have people who are we have chefs in those survivors. So let's people embrace networking these peoples. If we network these people, let me tell you, we are going to create a good country, and we are going to curb down the human trafficking, because the same survivors are going to talk to other victims who are at verge of being human trafficked, and they see their successful stories. They are not going to go to that country. But when you tell someone, don't go to Qatar, but you came back and you built a house, you came back but you didn't build a house, and again you went back, they'll be like, why did you come? You went from Qatar, now you are in Saudi Arabia. Why did you go back if it's not a good deal? But when they see you are here, you don't want to go. But when you are here, you have succeeded. Just like an example from me. Remember when I was in Saudi Arabia, I was not able to raise money to go to school. But when I was telling myself, if this is what I had done in Kenya, I think I could be far. But my thought of like, let me go, I'm going to make money very fast, then come back, go to school. If people can rethink, stop seeing money in bulk, see your future step by step, and I'm telling you, we reach where you are supposed to be. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Lucy. I don't think I could have said it better. Just looking into what needs to get done. And I think the emphasis is on how then employers can really be able to offer opportunities also for survivors. Once they be able to skill up, they have all the skills, the expertise, let's really support them and being able to get them employment where we are able to. And so the call, if there's any employer out there who is looking for technicians, who is looking for people to work in their salons, to make hair, to make nails, who is looking for nurses, who is looking for teachers. We have a pool of survivors who've been able to skill up and actually have the skills to actually get the work done. So please reach out. We are happy to recommend a number of them who are able to actually offer their skills and expertise to continue building our economy. And I think the key thing is we are not against make options available to the societies that we have currently, and where people really need to skill up. How do we support that or make that happen? How do we make that possible for our society, for this not to be a story for many other people? And so I think as we conclude, thank you very much, Lucy, for your time and really being able to share your experience. And as she's seated here, she has a business that she's running right now. And I think it speaks true to what she's saying. What sometimes we are just lacking is just the opportunity, someone to hold our hands. And when that happens, then we have stories like hers where she's doing awesomely well, being able to take care of herself, her child, and really being able to look into having a better and a brighter future. And I think, as I had mentioned, we are being hosted at Tangaza University, a college in Kenya, in Nairobi, where we are being supported by the Institute of Social Communication. We are at their studios. This is actually within an institution of learning. And if you'd like to pursue any course looking into communications, they do have a bachelor's degree in communication and mass and media studies. They also do have a diploma in communication and media studies, as well as a certificate in media production. If you'd like to enroll in any of their programs, you can reach out to them through 0723 0545 or 0722 204 724. And for their email, you can reach out to them through iscacademicadmin@tangaza.ac.ke. I'll repeat again for their email, iscacademicadmin@tangaza.ac.ke. Reach out to them, and honestly, I think from my experience being in their studios so far, they have really good facilities. resources, and I would heavily encourage any students who want to learn what it means to engage with the media. This is a very good place for you to start from. And so thank you very much for joining us today. Subscribe, share your comments, share with your family members, your friends. Let's keep the conversation going. And in case you want to interact with our survivors, they will be online on those platforms. You have a question for Lucy, please put your comments, your questions, we'll be able to respond to you. And my name is Winnie Mutevu, again working for HAART Kenya. Thank you for your time and see you next time. Bye.